All of you keep heading salts. So already few points I already taught you regarding what is salts and all. So if you take the salts, so first if you want to say a given compound is a salt, means in the sense of it should not show the properties of acid and it should not show the properties of base. So the substance which is not belongs to the acid family, the substance which is not belongs to the bases family, then that is only we used to called as what? Everybody? We used to call
Salt.
as it's a salt. So we all knows that most of the salts, as we all discussed in our yesterday's class, they are derived from the basically a salt is made up of two different parts. One is cation, so which is derived from where? Which is derived from metals or not?
Metals.
Derived from metals, and same way another one is it is made up of what?
Anion.
Anion, so which is also derived from
Non-metal.
Non-metals.
derived from non-metals. So that is what, so metals plus non-metals combined, that is what a cation and anion. So that is what we used to say, basically it is called as salts. So these cations, as we know, they are coming from the metals. So that is why they are basic in nature or acidic in nature. Everybody, they are basic in
Basic in
nature.
nature.
That is why
Basic
we call
radicals.
them as basic radicals, and anions, as they are coming from non-metals. We all know non-metallic oxides are what?
Acidic in nature.
Acidic in nature.
So that is why they are called as acidic
Acidic.
radicals.
Radicals.
Okay. Now, if you observe here, there is no name of cation. If you take cation plus anion combine, we'll get a salt. So you remember here, there is no change of cation. So no change in the name of cation, but anion, what will happen? Salt name. No change, okay, in the name of what? In the name of cation. But anion, what will happen, guys?
E or ITE.
Anion ends with the three things. What is that? Ends with the IDE or ITE and AT. Okay. So that is what you have to remember it. So I think till here we discussed it. Am I correct? All of you? So now,
Yes, sir.
if you take it here, as these salts are formed by acidic radicals as well as basic radicals. So the nature of the salts, actually the salts are neutral in nature. So neutral in nature means in the sense of they are not positive, they are not negatively charged particles. So they do not have any charge, because what is that? What is the nature? Neutral in nature. So what is the reason? The positive charge of cation is equals to negative charge of what, guys? All of you.
Anion.
Negative
Anion.
charge of anions. So amount of, simple I want to say, amount of positive charge is equals to amount of negative charge. So that, what is the finally, everybody? Is it a neutral or not? Both will get cancelled out. So what will
Neutral.
happen? It will be neutral order. Am I right or wrong, everybody? All of you? So that is what. So the salts are, what is the nature of the salts? Others, neutral in nature, because the amount of positive charge, that is what? Cations, amount of the charge of cations is equals to negative charge of anions. Hopefully everybody understand. Mr. Johan, Harish, any doubt? Anyone can ask? Yeah, that is what. So next, let us take some of the examples of these salts along with their formula. And you can see every salt is made up of, as we all know, this is basically neutralization reactions. So can just 1 minute recall what is neutralization reaction? Every one of you? Yes, please.
Acid.
So basically, generally, understanding? So we can form many ways. We can form the salts in many ways, but generally, neutralization reaction is the well-known reaction. Neutralization reaction is a well-known reaction for formation of what? All of you.
Salts
Formation
and
of
water.
salts. Means in the sense of acid react with the base, so that what will happen, Amma? It will
It
form
gives salt,
respect to salt plus we are going to get water.
water.
R. Let me change this equation like this. All of you remember. Now onwards you remember base plus acid will gives you respect to salt plus water. Sir, why sir? What is the difference? Both are same. Both are correct only. But why sir? So let us understand now. So what is the reason behind why I am taking instead of acid plus base, I am taking base plus acid. All of you remember, as we all know, can anybody tell me what is the first salt, well-known salt for you all people? The well-known salt
Sodium.
for us is sodium chloride. So sodium chloride actually is a two parts. Sodium chloride is a two parts, of course. Sodium is coming from acidic radical, sorry, cations or anions. Basic radicals or
Cation.
acidic radicals.
Cations.
It is coming
Basic
from basic
Basic
radicals.
radicals.
Understanding? So basic radical, and this one is coming from what? Everybody.
Acid.
Acidic
Acidic radicals.
Now, let us see the production of sodium chloride. We will see all of you. So we all well-known equation that is. What is the production of sodium chloride, everybody? NaOH, sodium hydroxide, react with
Plus HCl.
hydrochloric acid, HCl, will forms NaCl, which is also in aqueous state, plus we are going to get what? Water. Am I right, everybody? Please respond, Ra. So sodium chloride. So if you notice it, so the sodium chloride is formed by respect to acid plus respect to base. This is acid and this is what we used to call, everybody. What we used to say? Base. So
Base.
if you want to get a baby, as like we know, one male parent and as well as one female parent is need to be together. The same way here, if you want to get a respective salt, we need one base plus one acid. That is why these two are called as parent acid and as well as parent base. So parent base and as well as next one is what, guys? Parent acid.
Acid.
Yeah. Now, the first part of the name of the salt is actually what? What is the first part of the name of the salt, everybody?
So basic radical.
Sodium. So sodium is coming from where, guys? Verify it. Either from acid or base. All of you. Either it is coming from acid or base. Sodium is present in where? Base. Next. Second part of the name is derived from where? Verify it. Derived from acid. That is why I said take the equation base plus acid will gives you salt plus water. Ellame purima. Anybody having doubt? Mr. Hari Jairaj, Vijay, clear? Hari Vignesh?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
please. That is what. Any doubt anyone can ask. Clear, guys? All of you? That is.
Yes.
So, all of you remember, if you take any kind of salt, so the first part, generally, the first part of the name is derived from where? Base or acid? Name of the
Base.
name of the salt is derived from where, guys? Derived from base, and second part of the name is from where?
Acid.
Acid. Any doubt anyone can ask? Clear, guys? All of you? Now, so for every salt, it's your responsibility. If you see in our textbook also, they will never give you anything. Just simply they will put a heading called as family of salts. You might be found it a family of salts, and as well as, well, of course, today you will read the book. You will see nothing will be given in the book. They will represent so much concept in only two activities, 2.13 and 2.14. So you will understand how much is necessary to read for that. And they will simply say, find parental acid and parent base. That's all. So each and everything is our responsibility to know it. Then only we can go with the next concepts. Okay. So shall we start now? Everybody ready? So all of you keep reading. Now, examples of the salts with their formulas and as well as, so for every salt, you should know what, guys? What is the parental acid and as well as what? Parent base. So of course, that is we'll later discuss. Now, let us see what are the some salts based upon the activity number 12 2.4 2.13. So we need to find what is the basic radical and what is the acidic radical. That is what basic radical, positive or negative? Anybody? Basic radical, positive or negative? All of you?
Positive.
Positive. Basic radical is positive and negative radical means what? Acidic radical or basic radical? All of you.
Acidic radical.
Acidic radical. Be very careful with that. So you'll be having the tabular that activity 2.13, you'll find it. So let us make some of the examples of the salts and their chemical formulas, and as well as what is the basic radical and as well as acidic radical. So you all are very familiar. So basic radical means what? Positive or negative? Positive radical.
Positive.
Acidic radical means negative. First, sodium chloride. What is the formula? Everybody. NaCl.
NaCl.
So basic radical, what is that? Sodium plus, and acidic radical, Cl minus. Somebody of you call to Mr. Arun. I want to know him. He's very, very irresponsible, idiot fellow. Next, sodium nitrate. Sodium nitrate. Mr. Nimish, you tell me what is the formula of sodium nitrate. Others, you write. Sodium nitrate formula, tell me, Nimish. Can you hear me, Nimish? I'm calling you only. Mr. Nimish, are you there? That's what is a sincerity. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This much time, why you are taking this much time? I want to know. Tell me the formula now. Sodium nitrate. Nonsense and all don't make, Mr. Nimish. Be a presence of mind in class. Sodium nitrate formula what, guys? NaNO3. Basic radical is Na plus, and acidic radical what, guys? NO3 minus. Next, potassium nitrate. You don't know sodium nitrate formula? Potassium nitrate. So potassium nitrate, here see that I am writing capital N, it is wrong. You should write a small only. Potassium nitrate. Potassium nitrate. So what is the formula again? KNO3. So basic radical is K plus and acidic radical is what? Everyone? NO3
minus.
Next. Zinc sulfate. Pugal, tell me the formula. Zinc sulfate.
Is it NSO4?
Yes. Rohit, tell me the acidic radical and basic radical. Rohit, I am asking you only.
Sir, is that 10, sir?
Is it done? That's all. Basic radical.
Positive, sir. Positive.
Positive what? Don't behave like a fool. I'll kick on your face. What is the zinc valency? That is what you are studying. I understand. I know where to catch, how to catch you people. How much you are cheating, you understand. So you don't know how even zinc sulfate formula formation. Huh? That is what. What is the valency of zinc ra?
The two.
That is you should say. SO4 is also 2. So then they'll crisscross Zn2, SO4 twice. So 2 will get cancelled. So here what will come? Basic radical. Zn plus or Zn2 plus? Everybody.
Zn2 plus.
And SO4. Who is this Kelvin Shamla? Please avoid it. What are you trying to write? It's a disturbance for me. What is this nonsense? SO4 2 minus. That is what. So next, copper sulfate formula. Mr. Nimesh, you, copper sulfate formula, tell me. Nimesh, leave from the meeting. Not necessary. Copper sulfate formula, tell me, Ra. CuSO4. So what is the
CuSO4, sir.
Cu2 plus and SO4, SO4 2 minus. Next, sodium carbonate. Now you tell me, Mr. Nimesh. Sodium carbonate. If you say right, you can. Otherwise, you can leave. Sodium carbonate formula. Make it quick. Any other? Mr. Arul, sodium carbonate formula. Hare Krishna. Every time I am saying you people are enjoying jollily. Yes, please. Mr. Arul, I am calling you only. Vijay is saying correctly. Very good, Vijay. Na2 CO3. Arul also don't know. Hare Krishna also don't know. Na2 CO3. 1,000 times I will say learn the formulas. Otherwise, it's impossible to make. Valencies are exchanging. So you should know that 9th class, chapter number 3, learn the tabular column. 1,000 times I will say, but we never follow because we are VIPs, correct? Stupid fellows, you people, nonsense people here. So what will come here? Basic radical, 2Na plus and acidic radical, CO3
CO3 minus.
minus or 2 minus?
2 minus.
That
2
minus.
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 Every point, you should not give chance to me to find a mistake. That you should understand. Sodium carbonate, next. Calcium carbonate. Formula, please.
CaCO3.
CaCO3.
CO3.
Lots of people are hesitating. I don't know why they are. Yeah. So Ca2 plus and CO3 2 minus. Next. Calcium carbonate. Next. Calcium chloride. Formula, please.
CaCl2.
CaCl2. So what is the calcium? Ca2 plus. Chlorine 2Cl minus. Do you all understand? Next, ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride. Formula, please.
NH4Cl.
Very good, Vijay. NH4Cl. Very good, Vijay. NH4 plus and Cl minus. Do you remember NH4 having one specialty? Can anybody tell me? 9th class onwards, I am teaching that. Let me see anyone say. The one and only.
The only positive
Positive
The
polyatomic.
one and only positive polyatomic ion is ammonia. Ammonium. The one and only positive polyatomic ion. Next. Aluminium sulfate. Formula, please.
Al2.
SO4 thrice.
SO4 thrice.
Yeah. Al2 SO4 thrice. So what will happen? 2Al3 plus and 3SO4 2 minus. So these are the some of the examples of salts and their basic as well as acidic radical. Formulas itself don't know. Mr. Rohit, I will ask you tomorrow what is the formulas. Everyone shut your mouth and go back to the 9th class and learn the tabular column and then only come back to 10th class. Otherwise, don't turn up here. I'm very, very serious. Everybody. Mr. Harikrishna, you also don't know formulas. And Arul also don't know. None of you people studying here. Mr. Hari Sairaj, you also learn the tabular column, then only start the 10th class today, after the class. Everybody should learn and then only you start the reading book. Completed everybody? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Next, keep heading. Preparation of salts. Preparation of salts. Tomorrow I will ask you the tabular column. If they are not saying anyone, you can leave from the meeting directly. Not necessary to cheating like this. I don't want anybody's. Like, so basically I already taught you preparation of salts. Generally we can form, salts are formed by neutralization reaction of what? All of you? Neutralization reaction of what?
Base plus acid.
Yeah, that is what. So generally the basic method which you people knows, the salts are formed by what reaction, everybody? Salts are formed by neutralization reaction between what, guys? Everybody? Between
Acid.
acid and
Base.
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 Okay. So we have so many examples. Let me take example number 1. Sodium chloride. Salt and water are formed by the neutralization reaction of what? All of you respond fastly. Sodium hydroxide plus hydrochloric acid will gives you, what will gives you? Sodium chloride plus
Chloride plus water.
water. Okay, that is what. I know still legends are there who don't know even sodium hydroxide name also. Learn that. So you want, you can write down also word also. So sodium hydroxide, HCl, what is that? Hydrogen chloride or hydrochloric acid?
Hydrochloric acid.
Hydrochloric acid. Aqueous state hydrochloric acid. Gaseous state means it is a what?
Hydrogen chloride.
Hydrogen chloride. Understand that. Mr. Arun Kailas, you leave from the meeting. You are idiot man. You are nonsense fellow. You are. One day means okay. What man? Every day you are. What to think about you? Are you the hero here? Minimum sense you have. You are student only you are. Sodium chloride. What is that, guys? NaCl. Sodium chloride plus this is water. So first example. Next, any one example anybody can give you. Other examples. For example, sodium hydroxide react with sulfuric acid. Yeah, please fill the equation. Everybody. Balancing also. Yeah, first equation, is it balanced? All of you? Yes, please. First equation balanced or not? Sodium hydroxide plus HCl will give you NaCl plus H2O. Is it a balanced equation or not? That is what my question.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Second example, similar example. Sodium hydroxide reacting with the sulfuric acid. Yeah, tell me the products, others.
Na2SO4 plus H2O.
Yes. So which will give you, what is the salt name, Harish? Sodium sulfate, Na2SO4. Na2SO4, sodium sulfate. So sodium is taken from where? Acid or base? Sodium
Base.
name. First part is taken from base. Second part is taken from where, Amma?
Acid.
Acid. So SO4. SO4 means what? It's a polyatomic ion. What is the name of it? Sulfate or sulfite or sulfide?
Sulfate.
Sulfate. Okay, sulfate. Plus, what is another product? All of you.
H2O.
So it's not balanced now. Balance it.
2NaOH.
Yes. Everybody try to balance it. Others don't know. Girls no mouth at all because girls does not never do anything. Correct. That's the reason. So what is the balancing? Fastly tell me. 2
NaOH plus
reacting with H2SO4 gives you Na2SO4 plus
2H2O.
Ah, very good, Pugal. That is what. Write till you don't know down, you write words also. Next, similar salts. Mix calcium hydroxide with hydrochloric acid. I won't say the names also. Let me all of you others write. Let me say, I will ask somebody, they will say it. Yeah, Harini, tell me calcium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid. Calcium hydroxide formula, tell me, Harini. Otherwise, you can leave from the meeting. If you don't know calcium hydroxide formula, not necessary to attend. Calcium hydroxide formula, I'm calling you only. Okay. Stop the class, not necessary. That. Leave it. The girl don't know calcium hydroxide formula 1. What else I can do it? Okay, people enjoy. Harini, unless you say I won't continue the class. CaOH twice. Reading also don't know. 1000 times we studied that calcium hydroxide formula from the first chapter to now. Reacting with the HCl, hydrochloric acid. So what are the products will come, guys? Everybody's.
Calcium chloride.
Calcium chloride plus we are going to get what?
Water.
Water. So again, this is also balance it fastly, everybody.
2HCl.
2HCl and here what will come? 2H2. Calcium hydroxide, CaOH twice. If you don't know how to read that, then what is the necessity of that? 1000 times we are getting that calcium hydroxide till now from the first chapter. You should understand that. Next, Mr. Johan will say magnesium hydroxide. Tell me, Mr. Johan, magnesium hydroxide formula.
Sir, MgOH2, sir.
MgOH twice. Very good. MgOH twice. What is the state of MgOH twice, Mr. Johan?
Sir, aqueous.
Very good. Aqueous state. Reacting with the sulfuric acid. Yes, Mr. Johan. Fill the equation. Yeah, what is the expected salt, Johan? Right or wrong, you tell me, no problem. This you say wrong also, no issues. What is the expected salt, Johan? Take from the base magnesium, from the acid you take sulfate, then tell me magnesium and sulfate, what will come? Yes, Ra, magnesium sulfate, that's all. Plus again same water will come. Nothing else is there. You have to try. If I give one example, other things you have to try. So magnesium sulfate, this is calcium chloride. Don't know how to read and don't know chemical formula, it's not necessary to study at all. That is what my opinion I'm saying you. At the last, you people don't know how to read and how to write the chemical formula correctly. It's useless to study the 10th class. I'm saying you correct. None of you can make any good mark if you don't know chemical formula and how to read it. Reading itself don't know. Calcium hydroxide means CaOH2. Is it the pronunciation and reading I told you? CaOH2 means what, Harini? You told the formula, this is CaOH2, this is the formula. Is it the calcium hydroxide formula? According to you, this is the formula what you said. CaOH2. Instead of enjoying, spend time for studies. That is what we are working day by day. Complete it now. Balance it fastly, girls now. Boys, you write Ra. Girls only tell me.
Oh.
Yes, please.
2H2O.
That's all. Very good. Do it fast. So the first method of preparation of salt, how? By the neutralization reaction. Neutralization reaction of what, guys? Reaction between acids and
Bases.
bases. That is what. Next, if you are enough smart, you can see from the first chapter we studied action of acids with the metals. You might be noticed. Can you give me one example? Reaction of metal with acid. We studied most famous reaction. Zinc is reacting with HCl. What will get? Zinc displacement reaction. Displacement reaction we studied. Do you remember, everybody? Zinc is reacting with the HCl. It will give you zinc chloride plus hydrogen gas. Yes or no? Evaluation of hydrogen gas. These all are the examples of formation of salts only. Okay. So preparation of salts can be done. The second method is by the action of acids with the what? By the action of acids with the what, guys?
With metals.
Acids on the metals. So this is the second method for the preparation of what, everybody? Preparation of
Salt.
salt. Okay. So that is what you have to remember it. So first one, let me take magnesium. Example number 1. Magnesium. What is the state of magnesium, everybody? Solid state. Those mics are not proper. You people knows better than me. You please listen and write. Don't make disturbances. So magnesium reacting with the sulfuric acid. Yes, Tejaswini, tell me the products. What is the state of sulfuric acid? Sulfuric acid formula also, I know that. Some of you don't know. I know. If I say sulfuric acid, you say something nonsense. Sulfuric acid means what is the formula?
H2SO4,
Yeah, sulfuric acid means H2SO4. Yeah, tell me what is the products? What is that air sound?
Magnesium sulfate.
Very good. Magnesium sulfate. What is the formula? MgSO4 plus hydrogen gas. That's all. Very good, Amma. Please mute yourself. Magnesium plus sulfuric acid will form magnesium sulfate plus hydrogen. Every time I'm writing, every time I'm doing, but still I never find 100% people are working. Cheating mindset. Always want fun, enjoyment, unnecessary talking with the friends. Say this is what is needed. Magnesium sulfate plus hydrogen. Next, reacting with aluminum. Now, who else I'll choose? Wait, Mr. Nimish, you only tell me. Aluminum with the HCl. You tell me fastly. Aluminum reacting with HCl. You say, otherwise you can leave from the meeting. What is the products?
AL, sir. ALCL2, sir.
ALCl?
2, sir.
2. Aluminum valence enna, sir? What is aluminum valency, sir? That is what, sir? Overconfidence always will bring you down, sir. You should understand, sir. You should know even, you don't know even aluminum valency, sir. Again, you have more time to study exam. This is what will happen. Don't know what is 9th class, what we studied also. This is what will happen. Now, Mr. Arun Kailas, you say balancing equation. Otherwise, you also can get out from the meeting. Already you are half an hour late. It's not necessary to attend the class. Balancing equation.